Here's the story of why my papa was tough as nails, or in this case, tough as screws. So we're here in the tool shop, and you can see he had pretty much every tool known to man, and these aren't all of them. And he kept everything really organized. And to me, my papa was Elvis and all four Beatles. This guy was my idol, everything I ever hoped to be, and he was tougher than nails. And the reason I say that is a little story here. My papa one day was working on something with me. We were hard at work here in the shop, and he was sitting there. We were talking, we both got a little bit sidetracked, and all of a sudden, things got a little bit crazy. My papa was, screwing something in, and a screw went all the way through his finger. The screw slipped and went all the way through his finger, and was about that deep through his finger. I mean, poking through the nail. It was gross, and blood was everywhere. And, you'd expect somebody who was in that much pain to scream or something. And Papa just sort of grit his teeth as blood was pumping out of this finger and said, "Don't tell Mama." And sure enough, I had to go tell Mama. We went to the hospital. They took it out. It healed great. But we had a lesson to be learned about, you got to be careful when you're drilling a screw, not to let it slip, and you got to have your hands all in the right place. And so about a year later, he was joking while we were working on a fence, and he's drilling another screw in. And, long story short, it happened again. He was telling us about that story. He'd already just been talking about, remember when that screw went right through my finger? Sure enough, the darn thing slips and goes right through his finger again, this time just as deep, coming all the way through the nail. And again, I'm thinking, sure, the first time he played it cool, but this has got to hurt. And he looks at it and goes, "Dang it, I did it again." And starts to try to unscrew the screw from his finger. And anyway, that was the day I learned that, both those days were the days I learned that my papa was the toughest man alive.